Faith is a very simple thing. It's more simple than you've been taught, probably more simple than you believe. And people put so much faith in things that it's just unnecessary to do. Things like my bills got paid this month, and that was my faith. Somehow, some way, God paid my bills. If that's what you want to believe, but you are wasting your time. Faith is very simply put in one thing. It's your ability to hear what God's saying to you, and not in the way of, oh, the TV said something and that was God talking to me. That's retarded. Or the preacher preached to me at church and that was God speaking to me. Yeah, maybe, but the preacher can't give you the Word of God. Only the Word of God can only come from within you. And that's where the whole mind of Christ part comes in, that I'm pretty sure is overlooked because people don't believe that it's an achievable thing. But our faith is one thing, and that's just believing what God's telling you. And if you don't believe God even talks to you, then you have no faith. There is zero faith going on in you if you don't even believe that God talks to you. But the other part of that faith is that when He does talk to you, that you believe it's Him. And when you believe it's Him, then you go and do whatever it is He's asking you, or act upon however it is. Whatever He says, I don't know what He says to you, but that's where your faith becomes works, is that if He says, go drive down the road and come back. Okay, if you do that, your faith just turned into works because you actually acted upon what He was telling you to do. That's a poor version of that example, but good enough for me. If He said, pick up a rock and throw it out of the yard. Okay, you believed that it was actually Him telling you, then you did it. Faith with works. It's not all this complication that's put on it by men and by world church, telling you got to go feed everybody, and you got to attend, and you got to do all this nonsense. They've overlooked it and gone way beyond its border of simplicity. So, do you really have faith? If you don't even believe God talks to you, you might as well forget it. And if God doesn't talk to you and you don't hear from Him, then how are you going to ever know Him? So anyway, enjoy that.